Hello everyone, welcome to my channel USA 90 Day Fiancé. Welcome to Update New Gossip. There are many 90 Day Fiancé couples that seem doomed but have actually formed solid relationships, but there are several that I'm surprised have made it this long. 90 Day Fiancé debuted on TLC in 2014, and there have been 11 seasons of the OG show. Notable 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 aired the 90th network wedding. The franchise has grown to be one of the biggest and longest-running reality TV in history. It is also crowned by spin-off like Before the 90 Days, which featured the likes of Big Ed Brown and Angela Deem, and The Other Way, which gave viewers Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven, among other notorious couples. Happily Ever After? Season 9, which follows alumni couples, is currently airing, and is the second spin-off produced by the franchise. The other notable spin-off that gives viewers a glimpse at new couples is 90 Day Fiancé, Love in Paradise, which premiered in 2021. Other spin-offs following alums include 90 Day, The Single Life, 90 Day, Hunt for Love, 90 Day, The Last Resort, and 90 Day Diaries. Throughout the years, I've noticed several couples who have deep struggles return to the franchise, and they've stuck out to me because I can't figure out how they are still together. Jessica Parsons and Juan Daza were first featured in Love in Paradise Season 3. The pair met when Jessica and her best friend Megan were guests on the cruise ship Juan was working on. Jessica, a divorced mother of two from Torrington, Wyoming, got pregnant with Juan's baby while he was still working on the ship. In 90 Day Fiancé Season 11, Jessica brought Juan to America on the K-1 visa, and they married at the end of the season. Juan, who greatly enjoyed his cruise ship life, was very hesitant to settle down and be a father of three in a rural part of America with little opportunity. Moreover, both Juan and Jessica cheated on each other, Jessica emotionally and Juan physically. I've thought that Juan had a resentful attitude towards Jessica, and for good reason, since he was shuffled into a life he never expected himself to lead. At the Season 11 tell-all, Juan said he has flooded DMs, and he mentioned if it weren't for his son, not Jessica, that he would still be working on cruise ships and living his best life, which is wholly problematic to me. Russ and Paula are an OG couple, having been on 90 Day Fiancé Season 1. However, in the last 11 years they've been married, several issues have arisen and Paula has said some nasty things about Russ online. Conservative Russ originally had a problem with how Paula dressed and her career aspirations as a model. But Paula carved her own path and made Russ get with her ideals. Then, Paula was the breadwinner during the pandemic, which strained their relationship. Paula would made TikToks mocking her husband's financial situation. Paula has also made X posts, seemingly taking digs at Russ for shortcomings. The two do share a son together, Axel Mayfield, and they've been putting on a happy front in 2025. But I think Paula can't keep her feelings about her ill relationship with Russ private, and that she will inevitably bash him online again. They're one of the longest-lasting couples, but they are very mismatched. Bilal Haziz and Sheeta Sween were featured in 90 Day Fiancé Season 9, and then 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 7. Viewers found Bilal annoying for the immature pranks he'd play on Sheeta, his mansplaining to her, and his gaslighting tendencies. Sheeta, from Trinidad and Tobago, who is a traditional Muslim wife, follows what her husband says, and I always thought she should have checked Bilal and his demeanor because the way he talked to her made her look bad. Bilal and Sheeta also went through 5 miscarriages before she and Bilal welcomed their son Ion in 2024. Bilal didn't seem interested in being a father again, as he already raised kids. While I appreciate that Sheeta is getting the life she wants with Bilal, I don't think the way he treats her and the way he conducts himself in general is positive long-term for Sheeta. Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven appeared on several seasons of The Other Way before they got married in 90 Day Fiancé Season 11. Sarper, who braggingly has slept with over 2,500 women, tamed his bad boy nature to settle down with Shekinah. But they have had nothing but communication problems, huge blow-ups, and misunderstandings. Shekinah's family had been wary of Sarper as well. I've never seen Shekinah and Sarper on the same page, and I also fear that they are moving their relationship along to remain in the 90 Day Fiancé spotlight, as Shekinah has been on reality TV before. 61-year-old Sean Finch met 25-year-old Brazilian native Aaliyah de Batista on an international dating site when Aaliyah identified as a male named Douglas. They originally appeared on Love in Paradise Season 4. However, while together, Aaliyah began transitioning even though Sean, who was married to a woman before, wanted to be with a man. Sean decided to support Aaliyah and brought her to America on the K-1 visa in 90 Day Fiancé Season 11, and Aaliyah displayed many red flags. Aaliyah was 2 hours late for their wedding, knowing that Sean's mom had broken her foot and was waiting on the wedding to end before she went to the hospital. Aaliyah was also extremely late to their engagement party. I think Sean is disillusioned and ignoring the fact that he and Aaliyah will never work out because she is not what he wants. In the same vein, I strongly feel Aaliyah is using Sean for his money, status, and lifestyle. Tiger Taylor and Adnan Abdel Fattah are another couple I feel have no business being together. 41-year-old Tiger Lily is a double divorcee and met 22-year-old Adnan on social media. They were featured in 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 6 before their current run on Happily Ever After, Season 9. The pair only communicated for a few months before Tiger Lily went to Adnan's native Jordan to meet him for the first time and marry him the same day. I was not surprised when they ran into issues over Adnan, a Muslim man's desire for control over Tiger Lily's style and behavior. Tiger Lily has tried to be forceful with her opinions about not changing, but she gets bulldozed most of the time by Adnan, who seems to have the master plan for their lives. Brandon Gibbs and Julia Trubkina's original problem was living under Brandon's parents' roof when Julia came to America in 90 Day Fiancé Season 8. Since then, they've gone back and forth on wanting kids, what jobs they wanted for their futures, and where to settle down. Then, when they were on 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2, Julia revealed she had cheated on Brandon, who was devastated. Furthermore, Brandon doesn't agree with the way Julia dresses and acts. I am concerned by the serious nature of the differences in their life goals. Julia also endeavored to bring her parents from Russia to the USA without telling Brandon, even though it would change his life. Cara and Guillermo were on 90 Day Fiancé Season 9, and Cara did not gain many fans due to her condescending and bossy nature. Not to mention, she was an admitted cheater, having cheated on a past boyfriend. The couple is sleeping in separate beds and raising their son Nico, jointly while maintaining a happy front in Nico's presence. Cara is concerned that Guillermo isn't interested in her bachata singing career, but he just doesn't like the kinds of people that attend her shows.